What's up, everybody? It's Carl with Haunt365, and today we're going to be unboxing and setting up the 4-foot Toothy the Clown animatronic from Spirit Halloween. Before we get to that, let's check out those box dimensions. The box dimensions are 17 3/4 inches wide by 27 1/4 inches tall and 14 inches deep. So now that we checked out those dimensions, let's get this guy out of his box. So to start off, we've got the swing with the control box, the costume, the IR sensor. It's labeled A. As you can tell, this is like one big jumbled up mess. You've got the ropes all here. Underneath here, you can see the control box. Don't make the mistake that I did and cut the zip ties that are on the rope. I thought that that was just part of the packaging, holding things together. But apparently that's how it's put together. So don't make the same mistake I did. I had to find some zip ties and re-zip tie some of these pieces. Then we've got the torso frame labeled B. Got the small parts bag, it's labeled C. It's got the plastic rod, the screw, the nut, and the bolt. This little baggie was actually found in the same little box as the adapter to plug this guy in. Speaking of the adapter, we got the adapter labeled D. We have the collar labeled E and the head labeled F. So as you can see, there's not a ton of parts and pieces for this guy. A lot of him is already kind of pre-assembled. So now that we've got everything out of the box, let's lay it out and see what that looks like. Let's get to putting this guy together. So first off, they want you to take this swing, costume, control box, this whole mess, and they're saying that they want you to put it on a flat, suitable surface. So we're just going to kind of lay this on the floor over here. Then they want you to take the torso frame here, and you can see there's these two metal poles. They've got these holes in them. The hole's a little bit bigger than the other one, but then they want you to take this small parts bag with the plastic rod, and they want you to actually attach this to the control box right here that's inside that mess, and you're going to use the plastic rod and the nut and bolt and whatnot to kind of hold that together. I'm going to show you the picture from the assembly instructions. That way you can see what I'm seeing, but it's not super clear as far as how to do this. I think this is a little bit of trial and error. Right here and right here is where you're going to attach those two metal pieces from that torso frame. This one right here has the bigger hole, so I'm assuming that's going to be where you use that plastic rod. And then this one has a smaller hole. So then you're going to take this smaller kind of screw and you're going to kind of run, I don't know if you can see that over here or not, but you're going to run it through right here. And then you've got this little nut here that you're going to use on this side of it to hold that in. All right, so here's maybe a better view. Right here is that plastic rod that I put through. On the other side is a screw that I had to screw on to kind of keep that in place. And then on this side is where I put that bolt through. So here you can kind of see there's that nut that I put through. There's the bolt on that side. And then you can kind of see right here, I've got that screw that I put through on the other side of that plastic rod. We're going to actually hook, there's a cord coming from that torso frame that we're going to hook up to the control box. Then there's also a cord that goes from the IR sensor to the control box. We're going to hook that up as well. So then it says it wants you to secure the arm hooks to the shoulder. If you look, the arms are basically this foam. At the end of the foam where the shoulder would be, there's these round hooks. If you look up in each of the shoulder blades here on that torso frame, there's a metal hook, and you're basically going to just kind of put that around on either side. So then it wants you to take the adapter and plug that in now. I'm assuming that it's going to be a little more difficult if we wait till the end to plug that in, so we're going to do that now. So then it wants you to pull the costume up over the shoulders and whatnot, and then just Velcro them up. Then it wants you to lay this collar here over the shoulder form where the head is about to go. And we're just gonna, I don't think there's any Velcro or anything. I think it just kind of sets there. Then you've got the head. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just kind of set that in like this. If you look, you've got these two holes. I don't know if you can see in there, but that's where the plug is. So there's no wires or anything coming off of him. It's just gonna basically, when he snaps in, that's gonna hook him up. There was actually a cord that I missed earlier that you need to hook from the control box to that torso frame. So you can go ahead and do that now since I screwed up earlier. And then you're gonna put that head in just like that. So now we're gonna just go and we're gonna take those ropes and we're gonna hang him up here, and then we're gonna turn him on and see what he does. So just some fun facts about this Toothy the Clown. He's about 4 foot tall. If you go and you kind of measure him from like head to foot. He was produced by YJ Toys and Crafts. So initially he was supposed to come out in the 2019 season, but apparently Spirit Halloween had way too many clowns. So they ended up scrapping him that year. He came out in the 2022 and the 2023 season as online only. And then in 2024, they ended up sending him to some stores to kind of get rid of inventory and whatnot. That's how I was able to get him. Normally, he's $199.99. I got him for $100. As far as assembly goes, it's not the most difficult assembly that I've ever had, but I'm going to tell you right now, this was not as easy as you would think.
Fear itself!
Oh no! This is just not fun for me at all. And maybe it's a user error, I don't know. So when he's plugged in, he speaks 3 spooky phrases and he kind of swings back and forth and his mouth is supposed to move. Let's take a look at those phrases now.
Hey, do I look snazzy or what? I must be the only guy you know that shaves with a chainsaw. There's a lot you can do with a clown. You can rent me out for birthday parties. I'll always bring a smile when you're sad. I'll even cry at your funeral. Ha! No, I won't. The only thing you have to fear is fear itself. And me.
So I'm going to be honest, I'm not as impressed with this guy as I thought I was going to be. This guy, just on the box and like kind of looking at him, just sitting there, he's pretty cool looking. But as far as his like animatronics go, look at his mouth. Like this is supposed to be him talking. That's as much as I'm getting out of it. Again, I don't know if that's user error where I don't have him plugged in correctly, but aside from that, you know, it's pretty cool. I like his shoes. He's got kind of the hard plastic for the shoes. You know, I do like the face. You know, it's got some cool looking detail. He's kind of got like a Franken face going on. His hair is, you know, you got to kind of fluff it up a little bit. You got to fluff him up, give him a little bit of a messy hairdo or something. $200 is a little much, I think, for this guy. I got him for half off, so to me that was worth it. I wish the head and mouth worked a little bit better. The head, it's very flimsy too. Like the head wants to keep falling off, as it has numerous times tonight.
Hey, do I look snazzy or what?
No. So there you have it, Toothy the Clown, fully unboxed. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Also, if there's any videos that you want me to make or any animatronics that you'd like to see me do, put that out there in the comments. Until next time, happy haunting. Cheers.